Hello and welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman with you, and today we are going to review Iron Fist Velvet Glove, their stout. Now, they are from Vista, California, and they started out brewing for themselves and eventually started doing stuff for the outside world. And Vista is part of that vast beery scene that includes Green Flash. You got Pizza Ports down there, Stone, and Lost Abbey are all in that area. Mother Earth is in close vicinity as well. It's a rip-roaring scene there on the 78 freeway. So this is their Imperial Stout, sorry, I should have said Imperial. 9% alcohol. Velvet Glove is obviously the term for, it goes hand in hand, pun intended, with Iron Fist. Put the Velvet Glove on the Iron Fist and makes the fist a little less fist-like. Good for used there in politics every so often, and for good reason. So before we delve into too much of what the words mean and everything, let's take a look at this beer. It's got a beautiful chocolatey look to it, and it's got, look at all that, there's a bunch of lacing on that. Quite pretty. Let's take a sniff of the Iron Fist here. It's a bit on the medicinal side. There are some chocolate notes in there. It's somewhat on the thin tasting side. As you can see, there's some bubbling going on here. I would expect, especially a 9% Imperial Stout, to be a little more on the viscous side as opposed to the lighter side. That doesn't make it any bad or worse. I just expect an Imperial Stout to be in a certain type of category. It's got the right look. Maybe this is a little young, though I have had this bottle for a little bit. Maybe as it warms up it'll get some more, there's definitely some chocolate and coffee notes mixed, so you got that little mocha thing going. There is a bit of a burn that shows up right at the back. There's not a little, it's still very slight almost. There's just something about it that just doesn't scream Imperial Stout quite yet. It's definitely interesting, but it's got a little bit, I don't know if it's the type of water that's used, or if this just needs to maybe warm up, or maybe it's just too young or what, but this just seems a little not quite there yet. Sort of like almost the small beer version of where it should be at. It's got the taste right there. It just isn't quite where I would expect this to be at. But interesting nonetheless, and you always got to admit that it's the Imperial Stouts are very popular with people. I don't know how this one will rate in the pantheon of the whale stouts, but it's an interesting experiment. I think of the three beers that I've now reviewed for Iron Fist, I think the Golden Age one was probably the best. I thought the Spice of Life was a little too over the top, and this one is a little too under the top, whereas the Golden Age was right in the middle. They do have a farmhouse ale, Farmhand I think is the name of it, that I need to try, as well as Double Fisted, which is their double. So those are on the agenda for some time later. Well, thanks for watching. This is Beer Search Party. My name is Sean Inman. You can see some of my other stuff, non-review beer-related items on my blog, www.beersearchparty.com. And hope you're having a great beer. Cheers.